Hello, welcome to our beautiful historic small market town of Alston, high in the North Pennines, 1,000 foot above sea level. Beautiful day today, challenging weather in the winter. You can even ski here in the winter. We're the highest market town in England. We also have the only cobbled A road in England. It is a very, very steep street and it poses some challenges to shopkeepers on this because of the difficulties in moving up and down that. We are applying to the Portas Town Team bid as Alston Moor Partnership, which has been in existence for quite some years now. We have delivered some European funding very successfully and had some really well delivered projects. We believe that we have what it takes to deliver a town team project in Alston that will make a considerable difference to Alston both now and in the years to come. We are applying for money to employ a town steward. And the town steward will be looking after people, making them welcome and informing them. So keeping on top of litter, saying, have you been down these lovely little alleyways we're in here, the places people don't know about. We want people to spend time here. We have lots of tourists come to the wonderful South Tynedale Railway. Lots of motorbikes come through because we're a major crossing point in the Pennines with some challenging but very, very beautiful and interesting roads. We want those people to make the most of their experience here. We want them to stay here, to explore our town, to spend their money in our town, and to help the local economy. It's difficult getting through winter. We need to boost the summer trade.
Trade entirely depends on the number of visitors in the town. So I've got a small, loyal, local customer base, but I would say that 85% of my business comes from visitors. So anything that affects visitors affects the business. The key thing over the last 5 years has been the weather. We just haven't had a good summer for 5 years, and that very much affects the number of people in the town. But there are other influencing factors as well. I mean, for example, we've lost the Nenthead Mines, which is a tourist attraction, which brought in a significant number of people during the summer. Also at Christmas, the railway didn't run their Santa special, and that had a devastating effect on my pre-Christmas business. But there are other things like internet shopping and the fact that we don't have a theme, we don't have a focus for people to come here. And I think it's not about more shops. I think if you look in terms of the shops that we have a butcher's, a baker, we have fruit and veg, a hardware shop, a cafe, a post office, a hairdresser, a chip shop, a sweet shop, a library. We have a lot more shops and many towns that are much bigger than us. The problem is that we don't have enough people to shop in them. And we're shortly going to have 2 supermarkets, which is going to weaken it even more. So factors that contribute to that are we just don't have the head of population on Alston Moor to support it. I think that's a really key fact.
Norman, what on earth are you doing to this lovely old shop?
Making it user-friendly, bringing life back into the street. We're moving an existing business from the top of the hill down here, where we've expanded beyond the size of the shop, and we needed more space, so this is ideal, and it's in an ideal position and at the end of the street that needed further development because it was starting to look a little bit tired.
I think that here in Alston we are very fortunate because you can buy virtually anything that you need other than a pair of knickers. Oh. Well, the people on the moor have provided an excellent range of services that meet the needs of people living here and the needs of tourists coming through. But because of the way the street is laid out, I think a lot of tourists perhaps will drive straight through thinking the bottom of the town is the only bit. So we need something that is going to encourage people to actually turn up the hill and see the rest of the shops and services that we have to offer in town.
Today I'm going around the local businesses in Alston trying to gather support for the MPortas Town Team bid. We're looking to access money to support local businesses, establish cooperatives further in the town, occupy empty shops, set up a pop-up shop locally, and also set up businesses, apprenticeships for young people in Alston.
We have a national reputation for social enterprises. We have more social enterprises here per capita than anywhere else in the country. We do quite a lot of things better than anywhere else in the country.
Living in the Alston area, we have Moor. It's an internet cooperative, perhaps the most progressive in the United Kingdom. Soon, we should be delivering to 300 houses via fibre optic. Nobody's done that in the United Kingdom before.
One of the most important things, I think, is the experience of shopping. And that's what the visitors get when they come here. For me particularly, it's the experience of coming into an old-fashioned sweet shop, having to ask for things, being served by somebody, being able to buy 10 pence worth of something instead of £2 worth in a big bag. We don't need more shops. We do still have some empty shops at the moment. And the suggestion that I've just made to the parish council is that they should maybe rent the empty flower shop that we have at the moment over the summer and open that up to local craftspeople or artists at no rent, on the grounds they could come in and sit and manage it. That would actually give us a focus, because there's nothing worse for us than the biggest shop you see on the high street being empty. But also we'll keep people here that little bit longer and give the craftspeople who do very good business at the Christmas Crafts Fair a summer opportunity as well on a longer standing basis. So it's more about managing what we've got, I think, rather than having more shops. That's not the right answer.